Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm finally getting done with the large pile of comics that I bought the second time around. And I want to say this. First of all, if people think that I'm going to be doing reviews of the detective comics that I bought, I think it was on the 30th. I'm not going to be doing that. Main reason is that these comics issues are so old, they're like decades old, that I don't really feel like that doing a review of them would be like informative or I don't know, maybe it'd be entertaining, I don't know. So when I'm done with this little pile here, when I finish, I will tell you a little bit of the reason that I got these old detective comic issues and all that type of stuff. So, yeah. Alright, so the first one is She-Hulk issue number 8. So I made a little error in the video where I showed you, I made a mention I had She-Hulk issue number 8. I did not actually have She-Hulk issue number 8. I had made a mistake in the timing. But, so you have this, and it's the perfect Hulk. So, so we get a break from She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters, and her boyfriend, and we have these two scientists who are trying to recreate what made Jennifer Walters She-Hulk, and if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. So this is like a little homage to She-Hulk's origin, which was that Bruce Banner had forgotten that his blood was radioactive, and that's how she became She-Hulk. So what these two scientists are trying to do is trying to recreate the conditions that Jennifer Walters received her powers. And at first it looks like that it has worked, but unfortunately it causes him to develop that rage that Hulk is famous for. So I'm going to say this was a wonderful break from the whole thing with Jennifer Walters and her boyfriend. So I really did, in fact, enjoy it a lot. And it was a good issue. Definitely glad I bought it, and I'm going to give it 5 stars. Yeah, I mean, it really shows about how much Hulk's blood is coveted by a lot of people that want to be him. There was a little, what is it? Yeah, like you have Wolverine in this one. It's only like a little panel, basically talking about, like, you know, accident of birth and all that type of stuff. So yeah, it was a really interesting issue. It just really, like I said, it really shows how much people coveted Hulk's blood, especially scientists who want to become Hulk. Yeah. I'd like to say before I continue, they did a better job on it than the show. So we'll do a review of the 3rd issue of Sergeant Rock and the Army of the Undead. We are halfway through the series. Bruce Campbell has done a really great job with this comic. There is Hitler and his mistress. They're in the Hitler bunker. And yeah, it's towards the end of World War II. That's why Hitler is in his bunker. You know, these men, they're going back out there. They have these weapons. They're going to fight more of the undead. So this is a very different from your classic zombie type of thing. And so far, I have been really enjoying it. I really like the pacing of it. Bruce Campbell definitely has that down. The zombies are, they're creepy as shit. But I'm just really enjoying this issue. So, 5 stars on that one. Another great comic that I picked up is Midnight Suns issue number 3. This is, of course, how I got introduced to Strange Academy. And they're fighting, you know, there's a little flashback to the early 1400s when we were kind of in between people believing in witches and people not believing in them. And definitely they believe the women there are witches. They are absolutely correct. They are witches. And I just like the illustrations in Midnight Suns. I like how, I just like, you know, everything about it. You know, the facial expressions are really awesome. We have Ghost Rider in this. It's one of those really, I think, outstanding comics. And I know that there was a video game a while back, but just love it. I love anything with the supernatural. And it's just a pleasure to read because you really want to find out like what happens with these characters. And yeah, overall I'm enjoying the characters and the battles they go through and just everything about it. So 5 stars on it. There's really not much to say that there's really nothing I can say that says I don't like it. I do happen to like it. So we have issue 5 of Genus Vell, Captain Marvel. This is the final issue of the series. And we have, I don't really understand. I've been reading this from the beginning and I'm still like confused about a lot of parts of it. But I will say that the illustrations are good. They're not like off the wall awesome, but they are decent. And let's see here. I think that they're battling. Let me get my little thing because I got a little light here. What is it? It's Rowan the Accuser. Okay, Rowan the Accuser. So they're fighting Rowan the Accuser's, I think, Rowan the Accuser's support follower or something like that. But yeah. So it was a pretty decent run. It wasn't anything spectacular or mind-blowing, but it was a pretty decent run. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a break and give it 5 stars. So, and this is a the death of Captain Marvel. If anybody wants to know what the cover is recreating. And then last but not least, we got Vampirella Strikes issue number 7. I had got issue number 6 because it was a Halloween variant, or looked like it was Halloweeny. So I decided to go ahead and get issue number 7. They do have the previous issues. I don't know how many of the previous issues they've got, but I will be picking up those issues probably next month. But it's just what they're feasting on is like gory as shit. I'm not even going to show you what they're feasting on. Here's Vampirella. Once again, an outstanding Vampirella issue. You really can't go wrong with Vampirella like you can't go wrong with Spawn. Image does a really great job in ensuring that there's consistency with Vampirella, and I really like it that they do not put up with second-rate storytelling. So, Vampirella Strikes, issue number 7. I'm going to give it 5 stars. So, yeah. So that is it for this video. I will be back in 2 more days with the stuff I bought last month. But before I do leave, I want to talk a little bit about why I decided to start reading the older Detective comic issues. So, I had actually never read Detective Comics at all. It's one of those things that, you know, my hair. I'm addicted to my hair. Anyways, so it was one of those comics that every month it would come out, and I would look at it and go, you know, I'm not really interested in this. But I am on a big Batman hype. And I'm really enjoying buying Batman and watching his animated series and all this type of stuff. And so I picked up Detective Comics issue 1066, and I picked it up mainly because of the variant. And I opened it up and started reading it, and I was like, wow, this is really good. I'm going to go and pick up the old Detective Comics to kind of better understand the character a lot more. My brother had made a comment, this was really funny, my brother made a comment about Batman on drugs, and I was like, it was funny because he was doing this and everything, and somebody had commented on a quota, and it actually said that Batman had actually taken drugs, and it was called Venom. And we all know Venom from what Bane takes. And later on down the road, we find out that Venom has this, very bad end result. You're on a respirator and everything. And, so it's kind of scary to know that Batman was on Venom, and that he didn't care about anything except getting more Venom. So it's kind of interesting to know that Batman at one time had been a drug user. So that was interesting. So I am going to be reading these old Detective Comics that I bought. I'm not. Here's a rule. I'm not going to try I can't talk right. I'm not going to try to get all of the back issues of Detective Comics, and the reason for this is there's 1067 issues now. There's no way that I can get them all. So what I actually do is I actually snap up a huge chunk of them, and my goal is to get all of the issues that the comic book store has, and then that will be it. I'm not going on eBay or anything like that. I'm just going to just settle for the issues that I'm able to get my hands on, because some of them are pretty expensive. So anyways, just to let you guys know, and I am going to end it there. So until next time, nerds, read on. Bye.